Hello everybody. So today I'm going to talk about why we should not use as our main source of sexual education porn. So there are basically two different types of porn. One is amateur porn, which is basically the type of porn that regular people do, and they record themselves having sex and then they put it online for other people to watch. And you have professional porn, which is basically people that get paid to do that. And, and they don't choose their partners majority of the time. But they both have three things in common. And those are the things why I would not recommend porn as your sexual education source. The first one is performance. In both type of porn, you are watching people looking at the camera. So basically, majority of the times, the focus is on the external world. They're not focusing on themselves. They're not focusing on, how they feel. They're just focusing on the partner. They're focusing on the exercise that they're doing, like the posture that they're doing to look good, to move at the right speed, and so on. Another thing that they have in common is the intensity. So if you watch professional porn or amateur porn, majority of the time the movie, the film looks like several different exercises, a performance of different exercises. And they all have a very intense speed. Like it is very, very intense. Which is okay. You can do and you can have this intensity if you like it. That's not a problem. The problem is when you focus all your interactions and you go to all your interactions with that intensity, because you're not all the time feeling that intensity. So why you should always perform in that, yeah. So it's considered as, so they equal intensity with active. So it means like if you're very intense, if you move a lot, you're very active, which I have no idea who kind of put that together as a synonym, but it's not. It doesn't mean that you're more active if you move more, if you scream more, or if you do 100 postures in 1 hour. It just means that you are doing lots of exercise and you're going to burn a lot of calories. But that's not the point of a sexual intimate interaction. And then the last one is basically when you put the attention on the external world and when you have that amount of intensity, you're actually losing your body awareness. You're losing the different sensations that are happening in your body. You're just noticing the very, very strong sensations, but in your body you have different sensations, a different intensity of sensations. And when you go all the time to the most intense sensation, you're numbing the rest of your body. And the thing is, to reach this point, you're numbing and numbing and numbing. And there's one moment that you don't feel anything unless you experience a very high intensity, and you lose so many different sensations that you can explore and experience during your intimate relationship. So that's the three things that they do have in common. And one of the main things that I find sex, like porn, is not a good source for your educational for your sex educational knowledge. It's mostly because when you watch porn, you're putting the attention on an image, right? You're watching an image and you are getting aroused with an image. So you're sending a message to your brain to relate an image and to your arousal, which basically means that in order for you to get aroused and to have sometimes an orgasm, you do need external stimuli besides your partner. And that's why a lot of people use different toys, which are okay, but not all the time. If you need to use different toys all the time, or if you need to watch different things, or if you need to, look at like use external stimuli all the time in order for you to reach, let's say, an orgasm, or for you to enjoy the relationship, or for you to feel aroused with your partner, it just means that you have put all of the awareness on the external world and you're missing so much from the internal world. So try to reduce as much your porn education, and maybe you can also go to different workshops or start reading books from people that are qualified and that they have something to say about intimate relationship. So you can actually start to explore different options and widen your sexual education, which is very, very important if you want to have a fulfilling sex life.